Hello all, welcome to Engineering World. So today we are going to discuss the cloud computing topic. In that cloud computing topic, that is cloud computing architecture. So before watching my video, please subscribe to my channel and share with your friends. Now coming to this topic, the cloud computing architecture is nothing but it is a combination of service oriented and event driven architecture. And this cloud computing technology is used by both small and large organizations in order to store the information in a cloud. And they can access this information from like anywhere and also anytime using internet connection. So this is nothing but a cloud computing architecture. So it is a combination of both service oriented as well as event driven architecture. Now, this cloud computing architecture includes two parts. The first part is front end, as you can see in this diagram, and the second part includes a back end. So, in the front end, there is a client infrastructure, and coming to the back end, we have applications, services, runtime cloud, storage, infrastructure, management, and security. So, this front end and back end are connected through a internet. Here, internet acts as a mediator between the front end as well as back end. Now let's discuss what exactly this front end is. The front end is used by the client. In order, the client will keep a request to the server. The server will give a response back to the client. So in the same way, it acts as a client and server request and response. And in this, the front end will include web servers like Chrome, Firefox, Internet Explorer, and these are the things were included in the front end. Coming to the back end is used by the service provider and it manages all the resources that are required to provide a cloud computing services. Now, I think this is clear for you what exactly the front end is, what exactly the back end is. The front end will contain a client infrastructure and the back end will contain applications, services, and this all. And also in the front end we are including some web servers like Chrome, Firefox. Coming to the back end, we are using like for the security purpose and also management purpose, for deploying models. So this purpose we are going to use the back end. So both front end and back end, they are connected to a network, so you have to remember this point, and generally using a internet connection. So without internet connection, the front end and back end cannot be connected. Only using an internet connection, this front end and the back end were connected. Okay, coming to the components were included here. The first component is client infrastructure. That is included in the front end. Already we know that. So what exactly this client infrastructure is? The client infrastructure is nothing but it is a front end component and it will include a GUI. GUI stands for graphical user interface. So that to interact with the cloud. So the client infrastructure has to use like GUI thing because to connect with the cloud. So that is nothing but client infrastructure. And coming to the second one is application. Application is nothing but like the application can be like software or else it is one of the platform where the client want to access. Okay, so that is nothing but application. Coming to the service. Service is nothing but it will manage a like which type of service you are accessing according to your client's requirements. Like there are different types of services were provided. So according to the client requirement, what are the services we are going to provide to the client to fulfill his requirements? So that is nothing but a service. Actually, we have three types of services were included. One is of SaaS, and this is nothing but a software as a service. So in this, it is also known as a cloud application service, and it will run directly through the web browser. And also, we do not require to download or install any applications. Okay, so it is just running on the web browser. So that is nothing but software as a service. It is one of the type of service. Coming to the platform as a service. The platform as a service is nothing but already we discussed about application. So application is nothing but what is a software or else we are saying in a platform. That to access. In the same way, the service also act as a platform and where it is almost similar to the software as a service, but the platform as a service is somewhat different from the creation and also accessing the software is different. So that is nothing but platform as a service. And without need and coming to the infrastructure as a service, it is third type of service we are provided. It is responsible for managing the applications data and also runtime environment. So that is nothing but infrastructure as a service. And so these are the three types of services we discussed. One is of SaaS, next PaaS, and third one is that is as IaaS. So firstly, software as a service, platform as a service, infrastructure as a service. So these are the services we are provided in the backend. Coming to the runtime cloud. So runtime cloud is nothing but what it provides an execution and also a runtime environment. So it is used for the purpose of execution and it also provides a runtime environment. Coming to the storage. Storage is very important component we can see because it provides a huge amount of storage capacity in the cloud to store and manage data. So whatever the data is there, we're going to store here and we're going to manage that particular data. So that is nothing but storage. Coming to the infrastructure. Infrastructure, it provides some services like network level, host level, and application level. So this is nothing but infrastructure. It includes hardware as well as software components also. And coming to the management. The management is used to manage all the components like whatever the application service, runtime cloud, storage. So these components will be managed by the particular thing that is called management. Coming to the security. Security is very important actually. So it was implemented in the backend, and also we are going to provide all what for application services we are going to provide some security. So that is nothing but security. And coming to the internet act as a it is a medium to the front end as well as back end. So the front end and back end can communicate each other through a internet. So this is the cloud computing architecture. So it contains a front end as well as back end, and we also discussed about the components which are included in the back end as well as front end. So thank you for watching my video. We'll meet in the next video with a different topic. Bye.